description, SCP-185 appears to be a Russian R-105M radio used during the Cold War, except that it has a crudely added keypad and LCD screen. The object can receive most radio transmissions, including encrypted signals. Attempts to determine how it can break even the strongest of encryptions have so far been fruitless. SCP-185 has a very long range, surpassing even modern radio equipment. It functions as a normal radio until input is added via the keypad. It seems that if a year is entered into the keypad, the radio will receive transmissions from the specified era, depending on if messages were being broadcast on the said frequency. This function was discovered when, upon entering the random number of 1939, Neville Chamberlain was heard declaring war on Germany. The following audio is the said speech captured from SCP-185.
And we in France are today, in fulfillment of our obligations, going to the aid of Poland, who is so bravely resisting this wicked and unprovoked attack upon her people. We have a clear conscience. We have done all that any country could do to establish peace. But a situation in which no word given by Germany's ruler could be trusted, and no people or country could feel itself safe, has become intolerable. And now that we have resolved to finish it, I know that you will all play your part with calmness and courage.
The possibility of experimenting with dates and times has been noted and is being researched. The possibility of entering future dates is being discussed. It has yet to be decided whether the benefits outweigh the risk of causing a time paradox. On the inside, the radio appears to be unaltered, and the keypad is contained in a box affixed to the side of the radio. Researchers cannot access the keypad due to the box being made from a metal that is yet to be identified. It cannot be cut and there are no determinable ways to disassemble it. Special containment procedures. SCP-185 is to be kept in a soundproof room with noise filtering microphones for monitoring purposes. Standard guard procedures are to be used for this object. Ear protection must be worn by all occupants in the chamber, excluding test subjects. Addendum. Document #185-1, Incident 1. During a test, the year was set to -13.73 billion, during the time the universe was suspected to have been created. Sound volumes emitted by the object could not be measured with standard equipment. Survivors further from the incident reported rumbling sounds similar to recorded radio emissions from the sun. All those within 200 meters of the epicenter died of asphyxiation. Sound waves had ruptured capillaries in the lungs. Autopsy reports indicate that the victims essentially drowned in their own blood. The device failed to operate for some time after that incident, and it was found that the device's internal battery pack had failed. Replacing it restored functionality. It was noted that the LCD screen was still lit, suggesting that the device has no special power aside from the anomalous box. The radio seems to have received no damage. Structural damages have been reported on site and a section had to be shut down for repairs. Testing had been postponed but has recently been permitted for further studies. Document #185-2. During a test, the date has been set to 1961 with auxiliary equipment pointing away from Earth. The test's purpose was to see if SCP-185 can intercept radio transmissions from outer space. Originally, the subject of the test would be the radio transmission sent by the Earth's first astronaut Yuri Gagarin, who entered outer space around that time. Instead, a female voice, most likely belonging to the rumored lost cosmonauts of the former Soviet Union. The lost cosmonauts are rumored to be the first humans who ventured into outer space but died during the process. Meanwhile, Yuri Gagarin is the only first successful astronaut who was able to return to Earth. Further investigations with antiquated records from the Soviet Union is ongoing. The following recording is that of the female cosmonaut, as well as an approximate translation. Delta 5 is requesting to use SCP-185 to aid their mission of tracking down objects before our rivals. Task Force believes Iranians have important information and wish to intercept their transmissions. Request accepted. Thank you for listening to this briefing by the SCP Foundation. Secure. Contain. Protect.